Hello, welcome back to the Relaxation Room. My name is Janey. I'm one of the core therapists here at Penny Braun. This is one in a series of short videos aimed at illustrating simple everyday techniques to help support our overall well-being. And today we're going to be looking at a little bit of hand reflexology. Hand reflexology is a great way of helping to support our overall well-being by balancing the different systems in the body. So we're going to be looking today at balancing the immune system, working on the upper lymphatics, which are down the back of the hand, the thymus area, which is at the base of the thumb, the throat and the tonsils, which are further up the thumb on either side, the small intestines, which is down sort of the fleshy part at the base of the palm of the hand on either side of the body, and then the spleen, which is on the left side of the left palm of the hand, and the liver, which is on the right side of the body. And the spleen is just really sort of down sort of where the fold is, and then around there, and again where the fold is for the liver, and then just a little bit further in there. Great, so we're going to start by putting a little bit of hand cream in. I like to add a couple of drops of rose oil or lavender, really to help with that nice relaxation process. So as a rule, I tend to go a little bit more gentle around the base, around the palm of the hand, the sort of the soft part of the hand. Then you can be a little bit firmer around the sides of the hand and down the backs of the hands and up the different fingers. So just warming the hands up, really blending in the cream into the hands. And then just again warming up the whole body, going up what we call the 5 reflex zones. So there's 5 reflex zones on each hand, and they're just really going up from the wrist all the way up. You might want to just use your 2 fingers, or you can use your thumb all the way up. So obviously for the purpose of this video, I'm illustrating it with my hands up like this, but it's much more comfortable just to have your hands resting on your lap. Just working up the reflex zones, taking as long as you want. I will be rushing through these a little bit, but it's nice just to really spend the time to go through these different zones and warming up the body. So again, going up all 5 zones. That's great. Again, taking as long as you want, all the way up to the tops of the thumb and the fingers. And then just warming up the wrists. That's great. And then we're going to start by taking a couple of the changing breaths that we do at the beginning of each of these relaxation sessions. This time at the same time as working the reflex point of the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is the invisible ball of nerve endings, which is just situated just below the rib cage and centered just there on the palm of the hand. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, putting a little bit of pressure on the solar plexus, and then releasing the pressure on the out breath, breathing out through the mouth. And we'll do that 3 times on each palm of the hand. So breathing in and breathing out and releasing the pressure. Breathing in and breathing out, releasing the pressure. One more time, breathing in and breathing out to release the pressure. And then just going down the upper lymphatics. So this is really good at helping to clear any sinuses. So again, you can just work down, so it's the fleshy bit in between each finger. And going down, and you may want to do it sort of 2 or 3 times down each, in between each finger. And then repeating the same routine on the other hand. Then we're going to be working the thymus area, which is a key part of the immune system, which is based at the base of the thumb. So just using your 2 fingers, massaging that area, and just going over it a few times. They feel a little bit crunchy. So you never want to use pressure that feels uncomfortable. You can just go over it a few times just until you can feel the crunchiness dissipating a little bit. That's great. And then repeating it on the other hand. And then going up the thumb a little bit and going from one side to the other, working the throat and the tonsil reflexes. And you can really massage around the side and the front of the thumb. And then repeating it on the other side. That's great. And then we're going to work the small intestine, which is again the key part of the immune system. And I think it's quite a nice idea to use 3 fingers and then just sort of massaging over and then dragging it back again. Massaging over and dragging it back again. And do that as many times you like. You can take as long as you like doing that. Again, just not working at it too aggressively, just gently backwards and forwards. That's great. And then repeating it on the other side. That's great. And then we're going to be working on the left side of the body. We'll be working on the spleen area, again a key part of the immune system. So if you just fold your hand down, and it's just around there, just gently working that area. You don't want to put too much pressure on the spleen area, so just really tonifying it. So you can just sort of hold your thumb and just really gently circular motions around that area, and just breathing as you're doing that. Taking time to relax. Just a nice way of taking time out, engaging in some self-care. And then going to the right palm of the hand, and again working on the liver area this time. And the liver area takes up a little bit more of the palm on the right side of the hand. Again, you can start by finding it just around there. And again, you don't want to work that reflex too much. And just gently massaging it. That's great. So to help support the immune system, we've worked on the upper lymphatics, we worked on the thymus, the throat and tonsil area, the small intestine, and then the spleen and the liver. That's great. And just to finish off the hand reflexology, again just do some of the changing breaths, working the solar plexus again. Breathing in through the nose, putting a little bit of pressure on the solar plexus, and then breathing out, releasing the pressure, and breathing in, and breathing out, and breathing in, and breathing out, and we're repeating the same 3 changing breaths on the other side, the other palm of the hand. And just remembering, after doing any hand reflexology, really rehydrate yourself afterwards. So be sure to drink some water and just go gently. Give yourself a nice smile for taking this time out. And thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you again in the next relaxation session. Many thanks.